We don't know. We haven't seen any of the material for the next season. I think that's obviously where I think Henry and Vicky would probably like to see themselves. We don't know what the roadblocks are going to be or the challenges are going to be that they face. And you haven't seen episode 22 yet, so
no.
You know.
You guys have a lot to see this season. There's we have 10 fantastic episodes.
Yeah, I think that the back 10 are some of our strongest episodes.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, yeah.
We're all better now. Yeah, I think there's some really, really great stuff coming up here. I think 6 and 7 were great, but 12 is outstanding, and 15 is great. There's one that where I was really fond of one called 555 that's coming up.
That was such a good episode. Yeah. Yes, you guys will like it. And 22 will leave you on the edge of your seat, hoping for more, crying for less, and wishing you didn't be part of our lives. So you will love it. I think you have a lot to go with. No, there's not too many diehard fans out on the mountain bike trails. Thank God, because, I mean, that might make maneuvering a little more difficult.
And dangerous.
And dangerous.
Don't autograph and drive. Like we've all seen evidence that doesn't ever end well.
No. There's sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of fans, are sometimes standoffish. They'll send friends over to say hi or whatnot, and are you the guy? And yeah, okay, cool. You want to be my friend, kind of thing. But no, I mean everybody that I've met that's come up to me has always been very genuine and very honest and approachable and very cool. So no, you just kind of roll with it and make everything easy. So it's been good.
I like to dig my fingernails into tips of my fingers because we lose it sometimes. And it's like the 11th hour. In our case, it's the 16th hour. And you're so tired that you're giddy and you start to lose it. And then once you lose it, the tears are streaming and the mascara's going. Well, Dylan and Kyle don't really wear it.
I wear mascara.
A little bit. A little Ewan McGregor eyeliner, But, mostly pain. I find that the old digging of the fingernails below frame, of course, because that would look weird if I was doing that. But that seems to work for me. I put the laughter right here until I'm ready, until they call cut, and then I can let it go. But yeah, and there was a lot of that, and generally in the eating scenes, which is just never pretty. There was almost a really unfortunate noodle out the nose incident with Dylan and I
on the couch
late one night. Yeah, no, even later, because Vicky has a thing for Chinese. And it was very, very late. And it was something about cats. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah. That's my secret. I'm not, there's no big, deep drama school lesson that I learned about how not to crack up. It's, simple.
I learned an incredible amount on this show. I learned from everybody I was surrounded with. Every single moment I was on set, I was taking something in. And after 8 months, I was able to walk away knowing and being able to do so much more than I ever would have thought. And for me, that experience is priceless.
I would say that the hardest thing is trying to find a way to continue to keep the level of interest and tension and dynamic going with, in the triangle that's been created, because dramatically once you go there, then there's no tension, and sort of trying to find the ways that are honest about how a woman would have two great guys in her life and choose neither and what that means. Like, it's just sort of a little... and it's pretty hard to turn this one down, let me tell you. But they write it that way, so I can't get around it. That's challenging. The hours were not rough. All of the level of work, it actually, when you're working that much with people that you care about and you're having such a great time, it makes it a heck of a lot easier. Figuring out how do you translate, things that are not real, things that you don't deal with, obviously, in everyday life, like mummies and, people who have risen from the dead. Trying to make that real so that you can give an honest performance, for sure. That's tough. And also, on a personal level because I like to do everything myself. It's very hard sometimes for Vicky and my ego to have to need to be saved. So it's an act of letting go of control, I think, is part of it.
I'd like to see Henry explore a lot of things in his past. 450 years is a lot. And those possibilities are quite literally endless. The things that he's experienced, the wars, the changes in society, everything, not to mention relationships and the way he's been hurt, or coming to grips with the fact that he can live so many lifetimes with so many different people and be so close to them. His feelings, in a sense, I guess I'd like to see explored through exploring his past. So. It's funny you portray Henry as a good guy because he's always struggling with the evil in him. I chose to do the show because it was limitless to where you were able to take a character such as a vampire, and there's been so many movies done where people do stereotypical vampire or a few good ones where they go a little outside the typical realm of that sci-fi genre. And for me, and working with the team of people that we had the incredible opportunity to work with, it was very much left up to me and where I could take anything I wanted. And to be honest with you, I think every actor, after they do 2 or 3 movies of one specific character, as the high school bully, as in History of Violence or The Covenant, is always looking to expand his resume or his range of his own personal characters. And it's funny, growing up, I was never a high school bully. I was the kid in high school that was, just kind of like a floater between so many different groups of people. And, I kind of kept to myself at times, and, I played a couple sports, but, I definitely wasn't, the crew with the bullies or anything like that. I was just a floater, and, but I was able to take from those experiences and knowing those people and seeing the effect that they had on my life or anybody else's, and turn that into History of Violence and history. And Blood Ties was something that I could create that was new and different, and up to anybody's imagination, it's limitless.